Hey everyone, welcome back to GameChronX, the place where we dive deep into the latest gaming news and trends. Today we've got a mega update that's going to have you buzzing. We're breaking down Polygon's latest article on Kong Bananza and what it could mean for the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2. That's right, the gaming giant Nintendo is rumbling into action, and we've got all the details, rumors, and expert analysis right here. Before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to never miss an update. Let's get right into it. Polygon's recent article has ignited a firestorm of excitement among fans worldwide. For years, the Donkey Kong franchise has been synonymous with innovation, fun gameplay, and that unmistakable retro charm that has been modernized for today's audience. Now, with the anticipated launch of the Nintendo Switch 2, there's chatter that a revamped version of Donkey Kong Bananza might just be the perfect launch title to showcase the new hardware's power. According to Polygon, Nintendo isn't just rehashing old classics. They're ready to take things to a whole new level. The new hardware is rumored to push graphical fidelity, load times, and overall performance into an entirely new league, which means beloved franchises like Donkey Kong are getting an upgrade that fans have been dreaming about for years. Before we dive deeper into what's coming, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Donkey Kong made its debut back in the early days of arcade gaming, quickly becoming a staple of Nintendo's lineup. Over the decades, the franchise has evolved from a simple arcade game into a sprawling universe filled with adventure, challenging puzzles, and a cast of characters that feel like old friends. Remember the classic arcade days, where every jump and barrel throw felt like an epic challenge? That spirit of fun and challenge is exactly what Nintendo seems to be rekindling with this update. With Donkey Kong Bananza for the upcoming Switch 2, it's not just about remastering an old favorite. It's about creating a bridge between the past and the future of gaming. Fans can expect nostalgic references peppered throughout, all wrapped in a modern polish that leverages the capabilities of next-gen hardware. While Polygon's article focuses on Donkey Kong Bananza, it also teases details about Nintendo's next major hardware release. The Nintendo Switch 2 is being anticipated not just for its improved hardware specs, but also for how it will transform the gaming experience. Rumors suggest that the new console could feature upgraded graphics, enhanced resolution, faster processing speeds, and innovative control schemes that blend traditional gameplay with new interactive elements. Imagine playing a classic like Donkey Kong Bananza with breathtaking visuals and smooth, responsive gameplay that makes every level feel both familiar and fresh. This isn't just a hardware upgrade, it's a reinvention of what portable and at-home gaming can be. As Nintendo continues to push boundaries, titles like Donkey Kong Bananza are at the forefront, acting as both a homage to their storied history and a testbed for future innovation. Polygon hints that we might see a simultaneous launch of this flagship title alongside the console itself, making it a key title to showcase the new technology. This is the kind of strategic move that Nintendo has been known for, ensuring that every hardware launch is supported by strong, compelling software that highlights the console's best features. Now, let's talk rumors, because where's the fun without a little speculation? The article mentions several juicy tidbits that have fans speculating about everything from release dates to gameplay innovations. While nothing is set in stone yet, here's what we're hearing. There's been chatter about a potential release window that aligns with the holiday season or possibly during a big gaming expo. Nintendo is known for timing their launches to maximize impact, so it wouldn't be surprising if the Switch 2 and Donkey Kong Bananza make a simultaneous debut. Early reports suggest that the Switch 2 will offer a significant leap in performance compared to its predecessor. This means improved resolution, faster load times, and more detailed environments in games like Donkey Kong Bananza. Imagine exploring vibrant jungles and intricate level designs with a level of detail that was previously impossible on portable consoles. Rumors also hint at new control features that could integrate motion sensing and haptic feedback in ways that bring the classic gameplay of Donkey Kong into the modern era. It could be as simple as enhanced vibration feedback when you jump on a barrel, or something even more complex that redefines how we interact with platformers. With the growing trend of integrated online multiplayer experiences, there's speculation that Donkey Kong Bananza might include new cooperative or competitive modes. This would allow friends to team up or face off in dynamic challenges that make full use of the new hardware's capabilities. While these points are still in the realm of rumor and speculation, They paint an exciting picture of what could be one of the most significant gaming announcements of the year. Fans are abuzz on social media, and hashtags like #Switch2 and #Donkey Kong Bananza are trending as enthusiasts share their theories and hopes. Nintendo has always been a pioneer in the gaming industry, not just in game development, but in hardware innovation as well. From the NES to the GameCube, Wii, and the current Switch, each console has redefined how we play games. The Nintendo Switch 2 is expected to continue this tradition, providing a more robust platform that enhances both first-party and third-party titles. One key aspect of this evolution is the balance between portable and docked experiences. The original Switch broke new ground by combining home console power with portability. The Switch 2 is rumored to push that balance even further, offering an even more seamless transition between gaming on the go and enjoying a high-quality experience at home. This approach not only broadens the market appeal, but also sets a new benchmark for hybrid consoles. With Donkey Kong Bananza, Nintendo could be setting the stage for a future where classic franchises are reborn with modern technology. This isn't just about remastering old games. It's about rethinking gameplay entirely to take full advantage of new hardware capabilities. It's a bold move that could inspire other developers to explore similar innovations across their own titles. Nintendo's focus on family-friendly yet deeply engaging experiences is what has always set it apart from competitors. The prospect of Donkey Kong Bananza on the Switch 2 taps into that legacy, promising a game that's as accessible to new players as it is challenging for longtime fans. And if the rumors are true, the enhanced technical performance will bring an unprecedented level of immersion and fun to the platform. For fans of the Donkey Kong series, this update is nothing short of monumental. The franchise has always been a cornerstone of Nintendo's lineup, and the chance to experience a classic with modern twists is something many have been eagerly awaiting. One of the most exciting prospects is how the new hardware might influence gameplay. Imagine levels designed with more dynamic physics, environments that react in real time, and puzzles that require both precision and creativity. The potential for new game mechanics is enormous. Whether it's more intricate level design or innovative enemy behavior, there's plenty of room to breathe fresh life into a beloved franchise. Graphics have come a long way since the early days of arcade gaming. The Switch 2 is expected to deliver stunning visuals that capture the lush environments and vibrant characters of the Donkey Kong universe like never before. Coupled with an immersive audio experience that leverages advanced sound processing, this update could transform Donkey Kong Bananza into a multi-sensory adventure. One of Nintendo's unique strengths is its ability to bridge generations of gamers. Older fans who grew up with the original titles will appreciate the nostalgic callbacks, while younger players will be drawn in by the modern presentation and challenging gameplay. This dual appeal is central to Nintendo's strategy, and Donkey Kong Bananza appears to be a prime example of this approach. Social media is already rife with theories about what the game might include. Some fans speculate that there could be hidden levels or Easter eggs that reference earlier Donkey Kong games, while others are more focused on the possibility of new multiplayer modes. Regardless of the specifics, it's clear that the community is excited, and the conversation is only heating up as more details emerge. For many, Donkey Kong isn't just a game, it's a piece of gaming history. The promise of reimagining such an iconic title for a new era is a bold statement from Nintendo, one that underscores their commitment to innovation while staying true to their roots. Now let's zoom out a bit. What does this news update mean for the gaming industry as a whole? The announcement or hints about the Switch 2 and a flagship title like Donkey Kong Bananza have broader implications that extend far beyond just one franchise. For years, Nintendo has carved out a unique niche with its hybrid console approach. However, as competitors like Sony and Microsoft continue to push the boundaries of gaming technology, Nintendo's move to innovate with the Switch 2 is a clear signal that they're not content with resting on their laurels. The next-generation console could shift market dynamics by offering features and experiences that other systems haven't yet matched, especially in terms of portability and family-friendly gaming. The buzz around enhanced performance and innovative control schemes isn't just limited to Nintendo's in-house titles. Third-party developers are always on the lookout for platforms that can deliver new gameplay experiences. With the hardware improvements promised by the Switch 2, we could see a new wave of creative, boundary-pushing titles from a range of developers. This could lead to a more diverse and competitive ecosystem, benefiting gamers with a wider variety of experiences. There's also a trend in the industry of revitalizing classic franchises for modern audiences. Donkey Kong Bananza could be the first of many high-profile remakes or reboots that take full advantage of next-gen technology while paying homage to the originals. This isn't just about nostalgia. It's about reimagining what these beloved titles can be in a modern context. It's a delicate balancing act between preserving the magic of the past and introducing innovations that push the medium forward. Finally, let's talk business. The success of a launch title can make or break a console release. Nintendo has a long history of coupling major hardware releases with compelling software, and this approach could again prove to be a winning strategy. If Donkey Kong Bananza captures the hearts of gamers, it could drive console sales, boost the company's stock, and set off a ripple effect throughout the industry. Investors and analysts will undoubtedly be watching closely as the release date approaches. It's important to separate confirmed details from speculation. Polygon's article offers a mix of hard facts and tantalizing hints that could easily be blown out of proportion by eager fans. There's a general consensus that the Switch 2 will offer significant improvements over the current model. The promise of enhanced graphics, better processing power, and innovative features isn't just wishful thinking. It's based on hints from industry insiders and historical trends at Nintendo. The article makes it clear that Donkey Kong Bananza is expected to play a major role in showcasing what the new console can do. Whether as a remastered classic or a brand new experience, it's set to be a cornerstone of the launch lineup. While the article discusses potential timing for the release of both the Switch 2 and Donkey Kong Bananza, nothing has been officially confirmed yet. Rumors circulate about possible windows, but as with all gaming news, take these with a grain of salt until Nintendo confirms. The detailed speculation about new control schemes, hidden levels, and multiplayer modes is largely based on industry trends and fan expectations. While it's exciting to think about, we'll have to wait for official word before knowing exactly what's in store. What this means is that while the overall picture is promising, we should temper our expectations until more concrete details are revealed by Nintendo. That said, the buzz is real, and the excitement across gaming communities is palpable. One of the most exciting aspects of this announcement is the reaction from fans. Social media platforms are already lighting up with discussions, memes, and heated debates about what the future holds for Nintendo and the Donkey Kong franchise. Fans are sharing their favorite memories of classic Donkey Kong games and speculating about how the new release could modernize those experiences. Hashtags like #DonkeyKongBananza and #Switch2 are trending, with fans posting concept art, gameplay ideas, and even short video clips imagining what the next-gen game could look like. Several gaming forums have already sprung into action, with polls asking questions like, do you think the new hardware will revolutionize platformers? And what features are you most excited to see in Donkey Kong Bananza? The consensus is clear. Gamers are eager for innovation, but they also want to see the soul of the original games preserved. Prominent gaming influencers and YouTube creators are weighing in with their own theories. Many are calling this one of the most exciting announcements in recent memory, arguing that Nintendo's ability to blend nostalgia with modern technology could set a new standard for the industry. Interviews with industry analysts suggest that this move might even influence the direction of future hardware releases across the board. This community excitement is not just good for Nintendo. It's a reminder of why gaming has such a passionate, dedicated fan base. The anticipation for Donkey Kong Bananza is building, and it's clear that when Nintendo finally drops more details, the reaction is going to be explosive. So, what can we expect in the coming months as we wait for more official word? Here are a few key points to keep an eye on. Nintendo is known for its strategic reveals. We can expect a formal announcement, likely timed with a major gaming event or a special Nintendo Direct. These official reveals will be our best source for confirming release dates, gameplay details, and hardware specifications. As the release date approaches, the rumor mill will undoubtedly churn out even more details. It's important to keep a critical eye on what's being reported. Some of it may be based on wishful thinking rather than concrete insider knowledge. Once the Switch 2 and its launch titles start appearing at events or in demo form, expect a wave of previews, reviews, and technical analyses from sites like Polygon, IGN, and our very own GameChronX. These deep dives will help us understand the full scope of what's being offered. Look out for interviews with the teams behind Kong Bananza and the hardware development for the Switch 2. These discussions often reveal subtle hints and insights that aren't immediately obvious in official press releases. Each of these elements will help us build a clearer picture of what the future holds. As we continue to track every development, GameChronX will be here to break it all down for you. To wrap up today's update, the news from Polygon is both tantalizing and promising. Nintendo appears to be gearing up for a major leap forward with the Switch 2, and a refreshed take on Kong Bananza might just be the perfect title to lead the charge. Whether you're a lifelong fan of the Donkey Kong series or a newcomer excited by the prospect of next-gen gaming, this news update is something you won't want to miss. Remember, while there's plenty of exciting speculation out there, it's always best to wait for official announcements before getting too ahead of ourselves. That said, the buzz is undeniable, and the future of Nintendo and gaming has never looked brighter. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with your thoughts on the upcoming release. What features are you most excited to see? How do you think the Switch 2 will change the gaming landscape? Let's get the conversation started in the comments below. And as always, thanks for tuning in to GameChronX. We're committed to bringing you the most detailed, insightful news updates in the industry. Stay tuned for more updates as soon as we get additional details from Nintendo and other trusted sources. Let's quickly recap the highlights of today's update. A potential new chapter in the classic franchise, reimagined to take full advantage of next-generation hardware. Rumored to feature enhanced graphics, faster performance, and innovative control options, setting the stage for a new era of gaming. Although nothing is set in stone, there's strong speculation that the launch window might coincide with major events or the holiday season. The fan community is more excited than ever, with discussions, memes, and influencer insights painting a picture of a bold, innovative future for Nintendo. Looking forward, we'll be watching closely for that official Nintendo Direct, as well as more in-depth previews and developer interviews. Every new detail is a piece of the puzzle, and we'll be right here to piece it all together. One of the most intriguing aspects of this announcement is what it might mean for Nintendo's overall approach to first-party titles. Nintendo has always balanced innovation with tradition. By updating classics like Donkey Kong for a new console generation, they reinforce the value of their legacy titles while also pushing the envelope with new technology. This strategy could set a precedent for other iconic franchises like Mario, Zelda, and Metroid. Imagine what a next-gen remake of Super Mario Odyssey or The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild might look like with even more advanced hardware. While Kong Bananza is at the forefront right now, it could just be the beginning of a broader renaissance for Nintendo's beloved franchises. There's also the possibility that we'll see more experimental titles. With the Switch 2's rumored enhanced capabilities, developers might explore new genres, gameplay mechanics, and narrative techniques. This could lead to unexpected collaborations and innovative crossovers that further blur the lines between classic and modern gaming. Every major hardware launch has a lot of moving parts behind the scenes, and the Switch 2 is no exception. Insider reports suggest that Nintendo has been working tirelessly to integrate cutting-edge technology with its signature design philosophy. The goal is not just to create a more powerful console, but to craft a seamless and engaging experience that feels natural for both home and portable play. For Kong Bananza, this means that every element, from the controls to the level design, could be rethought from the ground up. We might see entirely new gameplay mechanics that take advantage of features like improved motion sensing or adaptive triggers. This level of innovation is what has always set Nintendo apart, and it's exciting to imagine what that could look like in practice. Moreover, the development teams have likely been collaborating closely with hardware engineers to ensure that the game runs perfectly on the new system. This kind of synergy between software and hardware development is key to delivering an experience that truly captivates players. As more details emerge from behind the curtain, we'll likely get a clearer picture of how Nintendo is merging these worlds. In conclusion, the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 and the potential launch of an updated Kong Bananza represent more than just a new product release. They signal the dawn of a new era in gaming. Nintendo is poised to deliver experiences that honor the past while embracing the future, ensuring that both longtime fans and new players have something extraordinary to look forward to. This news update is just the beginning. We'll be tracking every detail, every leak, and every official announcement with the same passion and rigor that you expect from GameChronX. And as always, we're here to break it down for you in a way that's insightful, engaging, and 100% dedicated to the gaming community. If you're as excited as I am about what's on the horizon, make sure to stay tuned. Subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends, and leave your thoughts and predictions in the comments section below. What do you think the future holds for Donkey Kong Bananza and the Nintendo Switch 2? How do you see these changes impacting the wider gaming landscape? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video on GameChronX.